Put this in. Pictures of Lizzie, appointment cards for her therapy sessions, all of her cherished memories.
She needs to talk to someone.
She talks to us.
That's not enough.
I had a very long conversation with her yesterday. She seems okay to me.
Okay? Okay?
Look, she's confused, all right? And she's upset. She's also a teenager. Let's not forget that.
Yes. A teenager who has been surrounded by adults who have been terribly hurtful things lately.
What? Yes, but to each other,
Phillip,
not to
she
her.
needs this therapy. And I don't know why you're having a hard time with this. Look how much good Felicia did me after the whole Lorelei episode. You know that therapy works.
Yes, when somebody genuinely needs it. I don't believe she does. She's under stress. Okay? Of course she is. But so is everyone. That's life.
She may have set her school on fire.
You may be projecting your fears onto her. Hey, see, I can do shrink speak too.
Fire marshals.
The fire marshal said a lot of things, none of them conclusive. What's definite is that our little girl could have died in that fire, but she didn't. We got her back. But as it was, she was so scared she practically hitchhiked the entire way home. You know, maybe we should focus on that instead of thinking the worst.
Felicia thinks that Lizzie is repressing her feelings.
Repressing? Great. Does that mean that she's not running around telling everybody she runs into how desperately unhappy she is? What else did she say?
Well, not too much. She can't violate Lizzie's confidentiality. Phillip, I don't know why you can't see this. This family has been in total chaos for a while, just when Lizzie needs stability most.
Here come the abandonment issues.
She is not just hurt and confused. She's furious, but so far she is refusing to let that anger show.
I'm sorry, Beth. Lizzie does not strike me as an angry young girl.
Phillip, look at me. No. Lizzie doesn't seem like an angry young girl because she is staying as far away from that messy, scary stuff as she can. And she is cranking up the big smile. And she is working overtime to make everything seem all right.
She did act like she was more concerned about me than herself yesterday.
Act. Yes. That's the key word. She's acting.
Or maybe she's just a caring daughter.
I'm afraid for her.
I know you are, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's you're afraid.
I am not projecting.
Well, then why am I not panicking about her state of mind the way you are?
Well, only you can answer that.
The implication being what? That I'm in denial.
Look at the situation. She comes home from school from a mysterious fire that she may have set to find her father living with her grandfather's ex-wife, who some Spalding man has gotten pregnant. You don't think she has feelings about that?
I think obviously somebody does. You know, Beth, if this is a guilt trip that is being covered as a warning about our daughter...
Phillip, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it sounded like I was singling you out. We have all made life difficult for Lizzie. And I don't really care who did what when. I just want to know what we're going to do to make it right. Let's not fall into the trap of turning this into an argument about us. Let's just keep our focus on Lizzie.
And how worried at least one of us is about her.
Okay. I'm scared for her. And is it because of my past? At least in part, yes. It probably is. And I thank God that you have been so grounded and stable to be there for her when I couldn't be.
But?
There's such a thing as overconfidence.
If not outright denial.
My priority right now is to be the best mother I can be for her. To give her all of the guidance and support and understanding that I can muster. And I know that that's how you feel, too.
Oh, but there's nothing in the world that's more important to me than that little girl. You know that.
She's not a little girl anymore.
See, in my mind, that's the way I still think of her.
Yeah, mine, too.
Do you really think that she's in trouble?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I look at her sometimes and I see so much of myself. And not just physically, but emotionally. And then I look again, and I think, my God, it's you at 16.
Pretty scary, isn't it? And wonderful. Oh, Phillip, let's face it. She's everything to both of us.
You'll get no argument from me about that.
And if we can just shepherd her through this rough patch together with patience and goodwill and...
Professional help.
When she was born, you said you'd do whatever it took to protect her. Well, maybe what it takes this time is professional help.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to do in the meantime? Do I just sit on my hands while her psyche is being poked and prodded?
You give her the space that she needs to have her own feelings, which may be pretty harsh right now.
Oh, were you talking about the way she feels about Olivia? What? What?
Let's face it. I'm a grown woman, and sometimes I have a hard time dealing with Olivia. Which reminds me, there's something else you should know.
Something else I don't know about my daughter?
No, Olivia. I spoke to her woman to woman.
She didn't mention it.
She's probably still digesting what I said.
Which was what?
That given the tension and hostility building up in this family over the baby she's carrying, that she should get a paternity test so that everyone, but Lizzie most of all, can have some peace.
You told Olivia that you thought she should have the paternity test.
Not quite the response I was expecting.
Oh, what was her response?
She probably wishes I hadn't said anything. So if you get home and she's in a rage, you can blame the ex-wife from hell.
I may do it, even if she's not.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Phillip, was life always this complicated?
No. I don't have any simple answers. I want to see this when you get all the photos in it. Why couldn't she have stayed like that?
Mom, Dad, I can't believe you're both here.
Honey, hey, what's wrong?
Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here.
Donna, what's wrong?
Honey, what is it? What?
It was horrible.
What was horrible?
This whole thing with Olivia.
Huh?
What? Tell us.
I went to the Beacon to just talk to her, maybe use some of the stuff Felicia said I should.
What stuff are you talking about?
Opening up, being honest. Dad, if you're gonna be with Olivia, I don't want her to hate me my whole life.
Honey, she doesn't hate you.
Yes, she does.
Honey, why don't you just tell us what happened?
We were just talking about the baby and how I'd do whatever she wanted to help her while she was pregnant. But not only was she not interested, she got mad and just told me to shut up.
She said that?
Those exact words. And then she started cursing and practically kicked me out. I was just trying to be friendly. I don't know what happened. I don't know why she just went off on me like that. I didn't do anything, Dad.
Okay, well, it's over now. Maybe you should talk to Olivia.
Honey, I don't want you to worry about a thing. Pumpkin, everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna take care of it.
Honey, are you sure that's really what happened?
Believe me?
No, honey, I'm just saying that sometimes when we're upset, things seem a whole lot worse.
She treated me like garbage, like I was some worm after I went on my way to be nice to her.
Maybe she wasn't feeling well.
Mom, she hates me, and I know why. It's because I remind Dad of you and his real family.
No, Lizzie.
Yeah,
no.
his real family right here in this house.
She knows all about this family. She was part of this family for a while, remember?
Why are you sticking up for her?
No, I'm not sticking up for her.
But you don't believe me?
If Olivia did something inappropriate, then I want to know.
She did! Mom, she cursed and attacked and... Mom, she freaked me out. Why are you looking at me like that?
No, you're just reminding me of someone.
Who?
Me.